YouTube, today we're reacting to 7 levels of getting no. If you're anything like me, you don't gotta worry about getting no huzz. See me, fine, handsome, young, black male, dreads, chiseled jawline, goatee mustache combo, earrings, and a chain. We're gonna see what this video is talking about. Let's get into it.
It all started with a realization. You think to yourself, damn, where did it all go wrong? Maybe you spent your youth watching Twitch streamers, YouTubers. Maybe you schizoed out watching outright content. Maybe you became a social justice warrior and said that women are equal to men. Maybe you had low self-esteem.
Nigga said that like women aren't equal to men.
You thought you were ugly. Whatever the reason, the fact of the matter is you finished high school without getting laid.
That's me, bruh. I finished high school without getting laid. Now here's my reason. Niggas gonna be in the comment section and be like, oh, you're just making up a reason you don't get no hoes. That is true. I don't get no hoes. But you know what I do get? A loving girlfriend. High school, I low-key want to save my V card for a girl that I could say that I love, right? So it just never happened. Like I had a couple girlfriends, you know, I've gotten some I got some neck in high school. Don't get it twisted. But when it came to actually losing my shit, bro, I was not ready. Niggas talking about some, yo, David, I could get you some rubbers. I'm like, I'm not inserting. That's not happening, right? Because I wanted like a real connection before I do that. I want it to be some special, right? Fast forward to past high school, Nathan happens, my nigga. Nothing. College comes around, first year, and that's when I start shooting my shit. But I'm just shooting shots at every girl because I'm just trying to get more confident in my shooting and capabilities, you know what I'm saying? So I got this one girl's number. We planned a little date. Fast forward, I come to the school on my off day just to link up with her. Mind you, the trip or the commute was like a smooth 2 hours away. So I went to trip all the way there just for her to stand me up. The next day I was on some, yeah, fuck this woman shit. Pause. But that's also the same day that I got a retwist and a haircut and shit, right? So I pull up to school, I'm getting a whole bunch of looks from women. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? Why is everyone staring at me? I'm thinking I got a little crud on my face or something, right? No, I don't got nothing on my face, my nigga. Bitches just think I'm handsome. That's what I got on my face. Some beauty. Anyways, I got like 3 girls' numbers in that day. One of them became my girlfriend at the time. Now she's my ex. Alright, time out. If you're liking what you're seeing, do me a favor, tap that like button. And this channel is not like school. There's no teachers here, so you do need to leave a sub. I'll give you a minute. Hey, okay. Appreciate that. Let's get back to the video.
It made you feel some type of way. This wasn't a eureka type realization, but rather a slow, crippling decay of your psyche that ate away at you. As everyone around you seemed to be talking about their first love, or their summer fling, or the one that got away, and you have nothing to add to the conversation.
This is fact.
That isn't the worst part. The worst part is you don't even know what.
I'm pausing like a motherfucker in this video. But like, bro, when I would work this one job, there's niggas talking about some, oh, I cracked this girl. Oh, I cracked this girl, this position. I'm out here standing the conversation looking like these, not knowing where I could input a single opinion because I've never touched a woman in that manner before. So I'm like, what do I even say? I'm just in the back of, oh yeah, on God, facts.
To start. You feel that you missed out on these developmental milestones, so obviously asking other people for help is out of the question because you don't want them to think you're autistic, even though they probably already think you are. And so you sit there on a Friday night on your PlayStation and scroll through Instagram while you see other people in your high school post vacation pics to either Italy or Japan. One of them is engaged because they're Mormon. This other guy gets a new girl every month? Damn, I want her. If you're lucky, your confusion as to why you get no bitch is answered through a random Reddit post where the anonymous user starts complaining on r/life or some other generic subreddit about how no girl has ever loved him, people are mean to him, and he feels unseen and lonely. The top comments will always say, that's not true, people love you, I love you, and the original poster comments, thank you, this means so much to me.
Bro, imagine going to Reddit for validation. If you're going to Reddit for validation, you got real life issues to attend to. Here's the thing. I remember back when I was getting no huzz, and I was never really like an ugly nigga, but it was more like I was just mid, you know what I'm saying? And hey, you gay ass niggas that like to comment on my looks in the comment section, go ahead and call me ugly. I'm waiting for you. But But I remember asking one of my homeboys, I would always get some girls, and I'd be like, bro, how do you do it? He's like, David, you gotta stop looking at them like they're fucking mathematical equations, bro. Girls are humans like any other people. I'm like, oh, true. You just gotta talk to them like a regular person, like you do to your homeboy.
But out of curiosity, you decide to sort by controversial. And you see the comments that people are downvoting saying, oh, this guy's probably ugly, or oh, he probably doesn't look that good, or
Jeez.
oh, he doesn't realize it's over for him yet. Which leads you down a rabbit hole of where these terminologies and viewpoints came from until you eventually discover incel forums. These incel forums are revolutionary because of how seemingly accurate it describes the no bitch getting experience down to little details that normal behaved people don't articulate or even think about. One example that I love a lot is the term gesture maxing, which entails a man acting in an entertaining, amusing,
Bro, first off, I've never ever in my life heard of an incel forum. If you're on one of those, you are extraordinarily down bad. Please go outside, go to a college campus and talk to any bro. If you see, bro, do you know how much? So say there's 1,000 women on a college campus. You're gonna at least get one of them if you shoot at 1,000, bro. Just think of it like that. Like, there's so many goers in college campuses. You're gonna at least get one of them. There's a couple times where I literally go say some bullshit. Like, I've actually said some bullshit to a woman before on some, oh, you look sick. I think you need some vitamin me. This girl deadass took the phone out my hand, put in her IG, told me text her later. I'm like, nigga, I said that shit as a troll. And she was really fucking with the kid. Now, here's the thing. Gesture maxing. If you can make her laugh and giggle, you can make that at boing, boing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want to be a goofy ass nigga because nobody's going to be able to take you serious. But you do want to be able to make a joke here and there. Have some fun. Be playful. Women love some playful shit. You know what I'm saying?
or unnatural way to elicit or maintain female romantic attraction or to be accepted in a group. Most of the time, this fails, but if they do get accepted into the group, they just become the circus clown everyone picks on whenever they need a quick laugh. When the Jester Master brings this up with the group and says something along the lines of, "I don't really feel that you guys like me very much," he gets gaslit by the group into a false sense of security when they say, "Oh my god, no, we care about you," only to be bullied once again because of his behavior. Every failure you
Bro, if you're getting cooked in the group chat, bro, it's because you're letting the niggas cook you in the group chat, bro. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down, but these type of niggas don't want to put their foot down.
experience in your come up and the reasoning for it has been articulated clearly in these forums. But most importantly, the reason this group of people appeals to you is because you feel seen. Even when the whole world gaslights you by telling you to take a shower and get a haircut, you know the truth. The reason you were that awkward weirdo at the party with the red cup in your hand that everybody ignored was because you're chopped. Your genetics are deficient. The wrong sperm won the race. If only you were 6 months with a positive cantal tilt, bitches would magically appear on your dick. But you're not, and there's plenty of people that aren't either, and they're your friends. And that's what makes these incel groups so powerful and so beautiful in a way.
The simp.
If you're lucky and you're not hideously ugly, a girl might find you in your incel stage and take a liking to you because she thinks you're quirky or something. She might give you your first kiss. She might give you a blowjob. She might even take your V card. But because of how scary to the hoes you are at this level, she will leave you. To which you might change and become better, or you might also stay at the incel level and never replicate the result.
But the thing about the incel level, the thing about these type of niggas is that when they get with a girl, their ego inflates so much to the point where they start treating the woman so absurdly poorly. Holy, that was not... They start treating the woman so poorly to the point where it's like, my nigga, I see why you don't got no hoes, my nigga. you be treating them with disrespect because you've been watching too much like Andrew Tate and Red Pill shit to the point where they're like, nah, you're supposed to be doing this shit for me. What are you talking about? No, I don't have to. What? You want me to take you out to dinner? You gotta suck this penis.
Again. But for those that do change, you become a simp. When she leaves you because you can't get your act right, you cling onto her, sometimes forever, because of your previous depravity and the fear of being alone again. And you start thinking you can never pull another girl again. So you send walls of text to her, flowers, maybe even stand outside her window with a speaker above your head, singing, "When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world, it's not the end of the world." But she still doesn't like you anymore. You tell all your friends that women aren't p***s, bro. And at this point, you truly believe that because you think if you correct your previous misogyny somehow, that girl will see the good in you and like you again. She won't. This is also the level that nice guys operate in, even stalkers as well. Guys that think that being nice to the girl, whether their intention is good or bad, will get them nyash. And when the girl calls him about her breakup with her boyfriend, he says, "No!"
Bro, this is like every high school kid, bro. Every high school kid that wants to get a girlfriend, bro, and they're stuck in that friend zone, bro. We've all been there, bro. We've all been stuck in the friend zone. Don't lie to me and tell me you have not been stuck in the friend zone. It's not just me. Anyways, you be trying so hard to get this girl. I brought her to the crib one time. You know, I even gave her first kiss. I'm thinking, damn, I'm in there like swimwear. Later to find out that the next month, she was cuffed up by another guy.
How could you let him manipulate you again? And then ruins that friendship by asking her out. If you're lucky enough and enough time passes and somehow you find the will to move on from your first breakup, you become what I call a normal person. It's a feeling you get when you wake up and don't feel any weird sensation striking your heart when you think about things. You feel a peace of sorts as you tend to your garden. And to test this, you look at the girl you fumbled's Instagram and you feel nothing. It's liberating. Congratulations, you're a normal person now. By this point, you probably are going to the gym, taking looks maxing advice seriously, maybe socializing a little bit better, not with girls of course, but with other normies that are also scared to talk to girls like you. Though you still find yourself being a little awkward and uncomfortable in social situations. All your normie friends gas you by saying you get bitches because of how good your physique is becoming, and you feel good about it.
This was dead ass me in grade 12, bro. Grade 12, I was hitting the weight room like a mug every morning. Goes to the weight room, drinking them protein shakes, eating them Cliff bars, going crazy in there. To the point where I was big, bro. Like I was big as hell, and I was getting people telling me like, "Damn, bro, you're decent shit." Right? And this time about, oh, I know you get some hoes. I know you get some hoes. But I still had no puh.
About it, but your DMs are still dry. At this stage, you're probably not even thinking about girls that much. Maybe you partook in No Nut November to cleanse your mind. You might even think getting a girl now is bad. Instead, you should improve yourself and read Atomic Habits or the Laws of Human Nature. You might start thinking that relationships will come naturally as you live your life.
Yeah, this is exactly how you think, bro.
But you feel that you're still missing something. You look at all the self-improvement YouTubers that's in your recommended, and you want to be like them. You want to live their life. You want to be in their yacht. You want to get rich quick. You want all the they got. So you follow their advice. You try your best to be a social butterfly like all the self-improvers tell you to do. You show you can talk to anyone. You show you're confident. You don't stutter. You hit the club, get maybe these days you're not so religious, you have a hoe phase. And your normie circle eats it up. They gas you up like a big bro.
This was like after grade 12 for me, so like the summer of. So I'm like going to parties and shit, and I'm like, you know, I'm that nigga, right? There's one time I actually walked into a party that I was not invited to. I think they specifically did not want me there. So I walked in that motherfucker, right? These guys told me, Davon, you think you're like all that just for coming here? I'm just like, bitch, I am all that. So I step in, right? And, you know, sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. They did not want me in the crib, but as soon as I go downstairs into the basement where the party was, they start passing me drinks. They start trying to dance with me. I'm like, where was this energy? Where was this energy before? Right? Next thing I know, when I leave, and the next day, these girls are talking about some, Davon, you need to pay us $20 for the drinks that you took. I'm like, nigga, what are we talking about? What drinks did I take? You guys handed me the drinks. They're like, yeah, no, you need to pay us $20 for that. Stop being a bitch. I'm like, whoa. Who are you talking to? I was being a little generous too. I was like, you know, I'll give you guys a calm $5 max, right? $5 for the drink that you guys gave me. They said, no, Davion, stop being a bitch and give us the 20. I'm like, okay, well, now you guys are not getting shit. Because who the fuck do you think you're talking to, right? They're talking about some, Davion, we're going to get those 3 6-foot black guys that you saw down there, and we're going to get them to jump you. I said, you know where I live. Come pull up and see how that woes for you.
You walk a little taller, you laugh a little louder, and you say your name a little prouder. Maybe you start getting hoes. Maybe your body count reaches satanic levels. You're a certified boy now. You air to see other You break hearts and backs. You drive a used 2011 BMW with upgraded rims. They call you manipulative. conniving, possessive, but they never call you ugly. You get it. Congratulations. You
That's
think you know
crazy.
how women work,
Enlightenment.
but you don't understand how women work. Well, not the ones you want. Not the ones that get away. Not the ones that when they leave, you go back to being a hoe to distract yourself, but it's not the same. The good ones go.
Okay,
the good
boss.
ones go if you wait too long. So you should go.
Okay, pack it up,
You
bro.
should go before you stay too long.
Pack it up, bro.
The reason you
already
get all
seen
these
that.
other hoes, but not her, is because you still don't understand how it all works. You set too many rules for yourself. From the way the world treated you when you were young, to the way the incel and red pill forums wrote your gospel, to the way the alphas you watch on YouTube that only flex the mid-white girls that are hoeing, you only saw what was possible. But if you're lucky, you'll realize that maybe it isn't about precisely what you say, what you do, how you act.
Bro, the thing I find about niggas that be always flexing the woman they get, they're either young women, and those niggas are predators. They're either some mid shit, or they're either super goers. So these niggas are getting any girl that just pulls their pants down at the sight of a oatmeal.
How much you can bench. If a girl likes you, she likes you. And if she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. And that
Real.
all you need to do is to be normal and cool, and you'll have everything you ever wanted.
Real.
From learning to be yourself without any asterisk or gesture maxing or bench pressing or whatever your Bugatti color is. If you're lucky, you'll pull a nice girl that you like. No gimmicks, no crazy first texts or pickup lines that impress her. You make a girl you like you, just by being normal and cool. You realize by just doing that, everything will work itself out. There's no reason for you to flex your 2011 BMW with upgraded rims. She doesn't care. All she cares about is you, and you let yourself care about her. Because you're just a guy,
Yes.
and she, underneath that beautiful sundress that you swear was made for her and only her, as well as the cute dimple she develops when she smiles, is just a girl.
So I said Drake.
But if you're lucky, she switches up on you for no reason.
Whoa. That's not gonna happen. See me, I'm in that level 6. And I'm gonna be comfortable in that level 6. And my girl's not going to leave me.
You did everything you could. You were a good lover. You were nice to her. You never cheated, even though you could have. But sometimes a bitch is a bitch and a hoe is a hoe, and they switch up. After all, bitches are people too. And when y'all break up, yeah, you're sad, but you don't crash out like you did with that one bitch you was with in level 3. Nah, instead you think to yourself, damn, and move on to the next shawty. You love that next shawty the best you could as well. And she loves you too, but you can never recapture the highs even though she's bad, and on top of that her bitch tendencies start to ring
Nigga
out.
put Leonardo DiCaprio here like he's the best example. This nigga does not like women that are over 25. As soon as you hit 25, you are hit to your limit. It's time for you to go.
So y'all break up too, and you do this with the next shawty, and the next shawty, and the next. You do this enough times and eventually you reach levels of clarity that only Drake has reached. Not the Marvin's Room or Hungry Drake that we all miss dearly, but the aging superstar Drake that's fumbled some of the baddest women in the world. What's Bella Hadid when you fumbled Rihanna? What's Rihanna when you fumbled Jennifer Lopez? What's the difference between all of them and the porn star you knocked up to make Adonis? It's all the same for real. Some shawties are just pretty if you
Nigga
look-
cracked a porn star and did not wear no ruber or pull out. Like, this is disgraceful, bro.
Yeah, that's what makes it hurt the most. But
At that point, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a vasectomy because bro, it'd be the biggest troll. Imagine, right? The girl, she wants you to so bad. You do it. She's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm about to get that Drake money. Come to find out, you're shooting blanks.
stage, you're not really that hurt because you know it's come and go. Why won't my tears work? It's been a decade since I cried. I got no dog left in the
Anyways, bruh, I want to know what you guys think about the video. I want to know what level you guys are on. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, binge watch the rest of my videos, and I'm out.